How were you shouting for answers when you legally agreed to stay silent? You didn't just silence yourself, you silenced the entire case. If you're going to break the NDA now, fine, break it. But don't pretend you were forced into silence. You weren't forced. $3.7 million from the hotel and signed an NDA that forbids her from even saying her own daughter's name. That's not conspiracy talk. And suddenly, after nearly a decade of silence, she's ready to speak out again, right when the money dries up.
It ain't enough money in this world to let people get away with your daughter. It's not enough money in this world. No way.
I just feel like it ain't that much money in the world to keep me quiet about my daughter's. And it's crazy because you still don't got answers. Now you on the internet crying, talking about you want answers. And I just honestly feel like even if the money is rent out, that much money is crazy. On top of that, eating her up every night, not knowing what originally really happened to her daughter.
You shouldn't have been silent from the get-go. She could have been got answers and sued everybody for way more. Like, how you tired of being silent and took the money from the get-go? I remember making a video last year saying that Selena Gomez needed a and Kenneka was her match. What's really bothering me is her mama knew what happened to her. Like, that really bothers me. I don't care what nobody says. Zach TV and Kenneka is working together.
I think everybody is speaking more so like what they see on social media. You see all these rich people on social media, you know, celebrities, right? You see how their lifestyle is, how they make it seem like $4 million ain't it. You know, Future, he rap about spending that on women, you know, like, so I feel like people are thinking more so with a social media mindset rather than reality. Y'all thinking of these celebrities who lifestyle we know nothing about. They can blow $4 million in 2 years. I can't even blow $500K in 2 years.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, we are back. Thank y'all for being here so much. We're turning everything around. Thanks for everybody that shares the content, whether it's a post on this platform or whatever. Thanks for the hype ups for sure. It helps. But simply just watching the video, watch the video for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes before you comment, because it'll kind of throw off the system. I don't want to speak too much about it, but it's not good. Trust me. Anyways, thanks for being here, y'all. It does mean a lot. As you've seen these clips, y'all, the people aren't feeling Kenneka's mom. Not whatsoever. And I don't blame them. I'm not either. I'm not feeling the whole situation. And then you got the Jedediah dude, whatever his name is, Jedi, whatever. He's over there talking about people hacking this and hacking that. I feel like it's a lot of people wanting to play victim and main character at this point. I really do. Boy, if they doing all of that to you, why ain't they doing it to her mama? Her mama really broke the oath by talking. How does that work? But we're not here for that. As y'all see on the screen, y'all, what do y'all see in these three pictures? I see a person from the AB. That's a certain brotherhood in certain places that don't too much like other groups. Then I see Kenneka's mom in the middle picture with those same double lightning bolts in her ears. And then the third picture, I see what seems to be pyramids. When I seen these earrings and I kept seeing that color pink or fuchsia, whatever that color is, I knew what it was. Period. And now everything is coming out. The moment she joined up with them folks is the moment she stopped talking on camera and would just look left to right. That's the moment she started talking about stop the protests and this and that. Anyway, let's get to some of these clips.
Turns out they paid Kenneka Jenkins' mom to be quiet about her dad. They paid her $3.7 million to shut up. And I'm sorry, but that's not okay. I don't give a damn if it was $100 million. Somebody killed my child, I am going to speak up. It ain't enough money in this world to let people get away with murdering your daughter. It's not enough money in this world. No way. It was so many things her mom could have done. Her mom could have even sued the people that killed her. They could have sued her because she knows exactly who killed her. Why are you taking $3.7 million instead of getting justice for your daughter? Just greedy as hell. That is so greedy. Like, do you even care about your child? It really just shows you that parents do not care about their kids at all. How you care about money and more than losing your daughter and getting justice for your daughter? That's sick. And if you agree with what her mom did, baby, I have no respect for you. Absolutely not. Money is the root of all evil in this world. So that whole little story with the freezer ain't true. It's not true. That's not what happened. They covering it up. There's more to the story than just Kenneka walking into a freezer. It's way more to that story. And it's sad that her own mom won't even tell us what happened. Her mom need to go to jail too. Because no way you know something about your daughter's death and you not calling the police, you taking money instead. She belongs in jail. I don't care.
I ain't gonna even lie. After everything coming out, I'm looking at that 3.7 different. If you want to break down them numbers, 21, 2 plus 1, 3. And the only reason I'm going there, y'all, is because of what I'm seeing with these earrings. And that's something that never like set right with me since the beginning of the situation. Like when she started wearing them within the situation, rather. A woman's earrings are symbolic. And if it's only symbolic to them, it's still symbolic. But to wear these type earrings during press conferences when the whole globe is watching, you got some big ass around the way girl standing at the bus stop and sucking on the lollipop earrings in. Come on, man. We're not about to do that. We are not about to do that. That's the most. But then again, she is a really, really hood woman. Y'all should have heard her on her live earlier. Oh my goodness. But the earrings, the double lightning bolts. What did that signify? Who thought that was hot? Yeah, I'm a girl, I wanna got these lightning bolt earrings. They about a half a foot long. I can't wait to the press conference. Like, how does that sound? Then those big old pyramids. That reminds me of some earrings that I seen. I think it was Beyonce or somebody wear, maybe her mom. But the earrings are symbolic, and that let me know everything I need to know.
So Kenneka Jenkins' mama's got $3.7 million to keep quiet about her daughter's death. This is crazy, and now she's speaking out about the whole thing, basically saying that she just tired of keeping silent and stuff like that. So many fans and people are basically saying that now she's speaking out because the money is gone. Originally, the deal that they were supposed to get was $10 million, but they had to split some of it, like $2.7 million, between the relatives or some more family members. I just feel like it ain't that much money in the world to keep me quiet about my daughter's death. And it's crazy because you still don't got answers. Now you on the internet crying, talking about you want answers. And I just honestly feel like even if the money is rent out, that much money is crazy. On top of that shit just eating her up every night, not knowing what originally really happened to her daughter. And that shit is sitting in the back of her head every day. So now she's trying to speak out. I just don't really think that lady will literally go to the internet and knowing that she finna have to go to court, because these people can sue her. They literally paid for their silence, and she back on the internet talking about it again.
You gotta think about it though. That could have been her plan all along. If she would have spoke while she still was having some money, they would have had something to take. It has to be that she's broke. Because if you sue a broke person, what are you gonna get? Nothing. But you got to think about if she has assets in her names, assets in her name, rather. You got to think about like stuff like that. But to really want people to rally behind her, no. I was watching one video and the chick was like, woman, you sound crazy. You have people zooming in on the best friends and glasses, trying to look in reflections and this and that, and now you want everybody to be quiet, then come back around because you broke? It's different, y'all. It really does. But she broke that oath, and by breaking that oath, she's liable for whatever happens. Real talk. But the thing is, I don't think it's gonna be too much legal stuff. They might do something just to dress it up a certain way, but I feel like it's gonna get way deeper, and I ain't gonna build on that too much because I want to stay monetized, but it's just my opinion. I feel like it's gonna be something deeper because this whole situation was just open-ended anyways, and what's going on is ripping the scab off and pouring peroxide on the situation. Salt and peroxide. Come on, man. And you been paid already? You done went and got a new body, a new mouth, and yeah. Anyway, let's get to the next clip.
Money is really the root of all evil. Your own child you didn't want justice for? It's crazy because Zach TV was right about Kenneka Jenkins' case the whole time. Kenneka's spirit is so strong. Do y'all remember the mom stopped protesting and fighting for her daughter? Do y'all remember that? The money is gone and now she getting on here talking about she tired of being silent. You shouldn't have been silent from the get-go. She could have been got answers and sued everybody for way more. Like, how you tired of being silent and took the money from the get-go? I remember making a video last year saying that Selena Gomez needed it and Kenneka was her match. Everybody in the comments, oh, how did they know her blood type and all that? Did they not forget that Kenneka's brother was unalived? They knew her blood type all along. It's saying, why would they choose Kenneka and Selena had enough money to buy a whole new? What's really bothering me is her mama knew what happened to her. Like, that really bothers me.
I'm gonna be real, and I might offend some people. I never believed that shit right there. I remember hearing that, and people really ran with that. You gotta be a certain type of different to really think that that was the thing. Think about the money Selena and them people, or she got. Like they said, she could have bought one. But then again, you're gonna act like Kenneka was the only one with the blood type in this whole country, and they just had to use her? Come on, man. Now, I'm not ruling out something of that nature possibly being at play. I'm not ruling out anything with this situation, for real. Somebody could have seen a chick that was out of her mind and things could have went wrong, and yeah, I'm not trying to say too much, but this whole Selena Gomez thing, I can't ride with it. You gotta be a certain type different. Anyways, let's continue. Alright, so this is bro, Jedediah, whatever his name is, this is him. I'm not trying to discredit anything that he's talking about whatsoever. I'm learning about the situation as I go. This man was in the thick of it. So listen to what he says about Kenneka's mom's peculiar behavior. Like, come on, man. This was the epitome of sellout. This was the moment she sold out. Check this out.
Don't fear, I'm about to go to jail for you if I need to. I have a mic on my thing. I said, whatever happens, we doing this together for Kenneka. And if I lose my life or I go to jail, I'm okay with it. That's how much I believed in this corny ass shit. We was about to move the mountain. And as we began to walk, Teresa said out of her mouth to me, because I will never forget her words, peoples are gonna get hurt. I know what happened with my baby. And if I let you do this, they gonna be mad at me.
Say selling out without saying selling out. Real talk. That's all that screamed to me. Why would you let them people assemble? Real talk, like, why would you let them assemble? Or at least under a false pretense? That's crazy. But she was really letting dude know then, like, look, I just want peace. I'm about to get 3.7 million. I'm not about to have my feet out here tired and hurting marching with y'all. I'm about to go kick my feet up, go get this treatment, go buy me a new body, a new mouth, go get me a new dude, buy him too, and live my life. Now the well is dry. It's a messed up situation. Check out some of the videos on the playlist, y'all, pertaining to the situation. You'll find that her social media presence, even that alone, like, it just screams different. But did she break the oath? For sure. Should getting sued be a major worry for her? No, and I don't think it is, because if it was, she would remain quiet. But you can't sue somebody with nothing, but you're gonna get nothing. What are you gonna do? Another NDA? She's already spilled the beans. Period. And what this woman did was foul, because why didn't you make it part of the agreement to have your daughter's belongings? I can guarantee you she probably goes through this every Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Let's get to the last clip.
Right. Her mother won a lawsuit 6 years later, which was December 2023. Next month will make it 2 years. What makes you think that a regular woman like Kenneka Jenkins' mother, this is a woman, she's like our moms. She's like your auntie, your cousin, the lady you work with. She's a regular everyday woman, right? What makes you think that she spent almost $4 million in 2 years? I think everybody is speaking more so like what they see on social media. You see all these rich people on social media, you know, celebrities and shit, right? You see how their lifestyle is, how they make it seem like $4 million ain't shit.
I can understand where Shorty trying to go with it, but we're gonna be realistic. We're not gonna round that number up from 3.7 to 4. And that's important because 3.7. Now you gotta take taxes out. That's almost 50%, 40%, 35%. You gotta take that out. Now you have to acquire somewhere to live. And then you gotta think about the fact that this woman comes from Chicago, the hood, the slums. You can hear it how she speaks. You know she splurged. She was talking about in the live video, picking up 23 kids in a Lexus IS, something, and this and that. She's used to splurging. She went and bought more big ass earrings, a fake body, a fake mouth, and tricked. Real talk. Who knows what type of real estate she has? I would hope she has some. And that's real talk. But let's get to the medical part. She had to get treatments and stuff, that she overcame a condition. That alone could eat through a cool 500 to a million, 500K to a million right there. Just in procedures, especially depending on what type of insurance you got. That happened to your daughter, you're not going to work, you lose your job, you lose your health benefits. So now you have to pay for this stuff in cash. Just so happen you hit a lick. What a coinky dink. Yeah, coinky dink. Let's keep going.
You know, Future, he rap about spending that on women, you know, like, so I feel like people are thinking more so with a social media mindset rather than reality. Y'all thinking of these celebrities who lifestyle we know nothing about. They can blow $4 million in 2 years. I can't even blow 500K in 2 years. So my point is, we can't look at it with a social media mindset. We gotta look at it realistically. Kenneka Jenkins' mother, who are y'all to say that she spent all that lawsuit money within 2 years? Who are y'all to say that? Where are y'all getting this information from?
I hope Shorty don't see this video, because she sounds pretty, how can I say this politely? She sounds different. I'll leave it at that. She sounds different. How are you going to tell us that we're looking at it from a social media standpoint when the whole thesis of your statement is based on social media perception? You're speaking about Future. You're speaking about celebs. A lot of people, we're looking at this realistically. Like I just said, taxes. the procedures that she just coincidentally needed when she got the settlement and all that type stuff. That's realistic. Just because you get on here with the social media celebrity rhetoric, that doesn't mean that we're gonna let you project and say that we're thinking like that. You're really thinking like that because you spoke on it, but then you're speaking on it and it's not making any sense. It's a whole lot of projection there. At the end of the day, this woman gave up her daughter. She gave up justice for her daughter. Let me reword that. In the name of money. But was it about self-preservation? Because you can't get away from the fact that she needed those operations to stay alive. So she gave something to receive something. And that's self-preservation. And some people say it's illumination y'all get what I'm saying. But when you add in the earrings, the double lightning bolts, the pyramids, and then you go to the origin of the double lightning bolts, then you observe her behavior or lack thereof. This is a loudmouth hood woman that when she got with them folks, she was quiet as a church mouse. You gotta make it make sense and don't overanalyze, because this shit's right in our face. And that's what people get caught up doing, overanalyzing, to where they just miss what's right there. Anyway, I'm done yapping. I'm out. Peace.